Hello and welcome to Juras6x's World. We're in our bakery and look at the size of these cakes. They are ginormous, bigger than my head. But we're not spending any more time in the bakery. We spent plenty here on the last episode and it's looking stunning still. So we are going to be heading over, hopefully. Yep, there we go. We're going to head over here to the northern wall. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. We have a little bit of an infestation over here. Look at these witches. Oh, no, we don't want to throw those. That's cute. These witches have appeared in our farm, and I can pretty much guess when that happened. Whilst we were building the bakery, we had a bit of a lightning storm. And yeah, we've got two witches, so they must have been talking with each other, so we'll have to deal with those at some point. But over here we have this land out here, and what I want to do is build a bridge all the way over to that riverbank. Yeah, I think it will look good, and then you know, we can start developing some of the land out here at a later date. But I just had this need to build a bridge, and well, this is definitely the best place to build a bridge, and it's a pretty big bridge. So yeah, that is going to be the plan today. So I guess yeah, let's jump into a time lapse. I love a time lapse. Otherwise, it's yeah, lots of slow placing of blocks. So let's go. So we've got our bridge here complete, although if I'm honest with you, it looks too good. Like, it just doesn't look like it's falling apart. You know, our walls here, they've been textured, they're sort of falling apart a little bit, but these ones, it's kind of perfect. So we need to go back in and ruin that a little bit after all that hard work. And one of the other things I want to do is texturize all around here, or terraform it a little bit. This area here used to be a bit of a hill, but what I want to do is turn this into a slightly boggy area. You know, as the water's coming around, this is wetland. It's getting quite wet and damp rather than drying out at any point. So I've got a bit of a plan there, which we'll need some spruce saplings for that. And I've also continued our little path all the way out from our northern wall into town. And yep, it follows this road over the bridge into the town square. So we've got to put in another small bridge over here. Although this doesn't go anywhere, well, the river doesn't continue anywhere at the moment. We may do something about that. And yep, into town, past our tavern, the Billy Goat Tavern up there. Ye old Billy Goat Tavern, into our town square. So we've got lots of opportunity to put in some buildings along this road as well. So let's get on with texturizing this riverbed. I think what I'll do is I'll just skip ahead, so we won't have a time lapse. So we'll see you once it's done. Whoa, hang on, I forgot to tell you my little trick. So instead of digging this out, what we're gonna do, we're gonna plant some giant spruce, and look, turns the ground into potholes. So instead of just digging it out and replacing it, we can just plant these trees, and then we also get wood out of it as well. So there we go, look at that, so simple. So yeah, I'll be back once this is fully done and I'll show you what it looks like. So before I show you what's going on over here, I thought we would just build up this bridge here that leads into our town. I've managed to do all the paths coming in. So what we're going to do is we've got a span of 19 blocks. So we're going to put 2 on each side on the same level as our path. So I've leveled these out, I've brought this down, and then we're going to grab our slabs and we're going to come up half a slab on each side for 2 blocks, and then a full block, and we keep on doing this until they meet in the middle basically. That's not ideal, shouldn't be falling into the water like that. Okay, and there, and then this last block we can come over. So we've now got this really nice sort of moderate arch to come over to this side. So what we're going to do is now spread this out along the sort of width of the bridge. So we've got a 7 wide path, so we're going to come out to 5, and then we're going to build in some railings. So let's just jump ahead and I can show you what that looks like. We've now got this lovely curved arch coming in here. So I think one of the things you've got to think about when doing this is how to sort of blend in the columns that we're going to put into the water, and also just make it look a little better up here. So I think what we can do is if we place in a stairs here, keep this slab and a stairs here, that will just make that look a little bit better, and then we can bring down the supports here. So let's go ahead and do that. If we can get back up and over, there we go. So this one here and this one here. There we go. And we also have designed this bridge on a slight kink, so it's I think 1 block over. Yeah, 1 block over. So we're going to have to design that into the final product, and hopefully it will look pretty good as well. There we go, we've spread that out. So now let's head underneath and we can just start building in the supports. So I think a good place for us to come down would be this one here. Now we're going to pull in the arches here, so we're just going to bring it down. I think we'll just bring it down 1 block, so around about here on both of these sides. Right, let's get some scaffolding, shall we? Make life a little bit easier. There we go. Now we'll come over and we'll build up another layer. Now we'll come in with full blocks in the middle here. So I think I'm actually going to put in a chiseled stone on each end like so. And then we will come in. Might have to change a few little blocks here and there. Right, and so what we're going to do now is come up here and we're just going to do the railings along the side, just so we've got a good idea of the height from the outside. So on every half block, we put a full block, and every full block, we'll put a block and a half. So over on these sides, we're gonna just put in a very small arch. I think we'll actually just use the existing roof line on this side, and we can just put in some upside down stairs, and then we'll go 1, 2, and then back over here. So I think this will be quite a nice arch that will form here. Oh, up there, there, and there. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Might actually end up bringing this one down a little bit just so it matches the same height as those. Let's just try something out here a second. So I'm going to remove these middle blocks and just replace them with full blocks. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, and then if we, nope, we don't have any, we need to get some walls. We're just going to put some walls underneath here, and let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks much better, much better. Okay, so we'll repeat the same over here. Yeah, so that underneath looks fantastic, just the way I was kind of imagining it. So we've got two smaller arches on each side, and then we've got this bigger arch in the middle with our sort of handrail or our wall going along the outside. So that's fantastic. Yep. Okay, so I think I just want to put in a couple of extra points. So where we've got these supports, we'll put some upside down stairs. That in there, and we'll do the same over here, like so. Okay, so now I think we just want to add in some lighting. Basically, we just need some lighting to make sure this stays illuminated. It's going to be away from our steps, so we could, yeah, I like that, I think that is our bridge done. Bridge over troubled waters. Definitely looks good. I think the only thing we need to do down here is build up our bases a little bit more. So let's just do that. No, let's not do that now. I'll do that on my own, and I'll place some mossy stone down there. But I think this gives a really good. Yeah. I'm going to just remove these blocks here in the middle and replace them with an upside down stairs. I think that will just give it a little bit more of a blended look. Yeah, I like that. Really happy with how that's come out. That looks super awesome. Oh yes, we are done. We have our two gorgeous bridges. If I say so myself, like, I definitely think they look pretty awesome. This one is looking super cool. I've put in some extra blocks down here just to give it a bit of a look that it's got a bit more stability down here. We've also put some of the mossy bricks in as well. Still need to texture or make it look pretty down here, but I think I'm going to leave that because I think we'll end up joining this river up. There's a few other lakes in that direction, and I think if we can join it all up, it would look really cool. So I've got big plans for this area over here. We've actually got a really big area to work on the west side of our town. We've got some of our lovely friends here who are still harassing us. Let's have a bite to eat. And then over here the bridge is all done, so I've put in some broken down areas where the bridge is sort of collapsing in on itself or out on itself, and this goes all the way across. We've got a bit of tree or bush here, and we are going to put a guard house guardhouse on the end of this bridge. So if you're approaching from the world, you come up, you'd speak to the guards, and then they would let you pass before you even get close to the towers. And then down here, I am so happy with this. Look at that. So yeah, I've managed to make this look pretty. We've got our lovely reeds and lily pads over there, and then the water comes around again. We've sort of textured the underside of the bridge. Definitely next time I will texture as I go, because actually coming back and texturing this afterwards was a real pain in the bottom, very much so. So next time we're just going to go ahead and texturize it as we go. And then over here we've got a wetland, I guess, a small wetland nonetheless, but I've tried to put in quite a lot of greenery and shrubberies, and we've got this fallen down tree which is being eaten by the vines, a little rock. I think this just looks super cool as the water or the river comes in on this horseshoe. We have this sort of area where it's very wet because it's got nowhere for the water to go, and we've still got the like little puddles. And then over here we've got, yeah, where the water is eroding away at the bank. This is sort of collapsed in on itself and looks super cool, and I just love it. I think this, you know, pat on the back for me. I really enjoy it. I think it looks super good out. So yeah, that's that done. We still need to do some terraforming on the walls on this side and on that side and down to the river, but that's definitely for next time. And yeah, I've got all of these villagers over here trapped in boats. We do have a few more somewhere. Or did I don't know. I've been trapping so many pillagers. We've got these guys, so eventually we need to get them up into their guard houses. Freaking, there we go, solve that problem. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and you'll join me again on the next episode of Jurassic's World. That's right, we're going for more. So see you soon.